everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday and it's time for my weekly favorites and fails. And this week I don't have any fails, so whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see, let's get started. Let's see, I've got my little basket full of goodies. Let's start with this. I showed it in a haul last week, I believe. It's the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. I had this once before and I went many months without using it. Then when I finally picked it up to use it again, I had like a few drops and then it was out. And I just realized how much I liked it. So I like how it makes my skin feel. That's why I ordered a new one. And I've been using it every morning after I tone. Use my toner. That sounded funny, after I tone. After I do my workout. No, I'm just kidding. After I use my toner, I spray this on my face and then I start with the serums and stuff like that. So I really do love it. And actually forgot to this morning. Actually, I forgot to do a few things on my face this morning because it was a morning, and I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, so I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Again, I just like the way it makes my skin feel, and that's pretty much the reason that I like it. Does it reduce redness, pore minimizing, oil absorbing? I don't have the oiliest of skin. I am extremely dry around my mouth, and I can get oily in other places on my face, but I really don't have that problem. Pore minimizing, redness reducing, I don't know. I haven't really looked to see if it does that. All I know is how my face just feels awake, if that makes any sense. And, you know, again, it just feels good. Okay, next I'm going to pull out a makeup brush. This is not a new makeup brush. This is one that I have had, that I have talked about, and it is the Real Techniques blush brush. Love it, and I'm not using it as a blush brush because, you know, I have a favorite one for that now, and it's the It Cosmetics brush that is just phenomenal. It Cosmetics goes with smooth, feels good on the skin. Anyway, back to the Real Techniques brush. This has been perfect for bronzing. Just the shape of the tip is just perfect to get, you know, down in the hollows of your cheekbones, just right here. It's just perfect. And it's not something that you have to be exact. It's like, I'll do this, I'll like this, and and it's done. And it's easy. And I really like it. These are much more affordable than the before mentioned It Cosmetics brush. So I really like this, and I purchased this at Ulta many moons ago. So I love that, and I have been using that exclusively for probably the last month and a half for the bronzer. So I really like that. Okay, next, let's see. I have been using the Naked 3. Last week I showed you the original Naked. I don't have number 2. This is number 3. This is my least favorite of the two, which is odd because this one is pink. And that is my favorite color. And I just don't know why. I just normally gravitate towards the first one. So I may see if someone in the family wants this one eventually. But this is, everyone knows what it looks like. The colors are phenomenal. This week I've used a lot of the colors. I've used the Limit, which is right here. I've used this beautiful golden trick color. And then in the crease, I've used Nooner, Liar, and Factory. Just phenomenal, phenomenal colors. You can have transition colors in here, crease colors are in here, beautiful lid colors. And, you know, if they have a tendency to fall out any, just wipe them off and they come right off. It's just very easy to use. And truly are beautiful, beautiful colors that you can just, you can do hundreds of eye looks with those things. It's just phenomenal. Well, I don't know about hundreds. I haven't counted, but you know, you get what I'm saying. All right, next is a sample. let me tell you, I've had a box that I got from Michael's, you know, one of those decorated boxes, and I had it filled with samples. And I do mean filled, like when you purchase things from Sephora and they send you samples, Ulta and they send you samples. It was like overflowing. And the one daughter that I have living at home, I let her go through and see if she wanted any of the samples. My box was still full. I'm like, they're just going to go to waste. So I got in there and I separated them, you know, the fragrances up, the skincare, and then the makeup. Then I went through and picked which ones that I wanted out of those and put the rest in a bag to go to my other daughters. This is a fragrance one. And the moment I put this on, I was like, I have to have it. My husband, the moment he smelled it, he was like, you need to go get it. I mean, but I haven't, because of course I only like expensive things. It's a Versace perfume. I don't have to have this, so I haven't gone to get it, and I won't until I finish a perfume that I have now. But it's the Versace Bright Crystal. There are like tons of things in this perfume, and I can't remember each, but there is a very nice floral scent, and it is beautiful. Absolutely love it. I spray it on, and you smell it hours later. It just stays so fragrant. Absolutely love this, and yeah, that little sample's not going to go very far, so I need to get using some of my other perfumes so I can go and get it. But you know, whenever I do, I will order it from, I think that was Sephora's sample, and I will order it through Ebates or Extra Bucks or one of those and get money back, because that's the only way to do it, right? And those links are down below. If you haven't signed up for them, you should. If you order anything online, Amazon even has an account with Extra Bucks, and Ebates, it depends on what you're looking for at Amazon, but almost everyone has a thing. So, just the best way to order. Okay, next, sorry I keep looking over there. My phone is over there, and I just don't want it to vibrate off the couch onto the floor because I turned the volume off. All right, next is the Rachel K Mineral Control Blemish Balm. And this is almost out. I have almost finished this up. This is a beautiful CC cream that pretty much just takes, just kind of mask any discoloration that you have, and I really like it. They don't make this one any longer. They have a neutral Rachel K. I believe this was in the color of light. So I really like this underneath my foundation, and if you're not wearing a full coverage foundation, this makes it a little bit more full coverage. Okay, I'm going to try to get more talking, but get a little bit more out, but my husband just pulled up and we have to go pick up my car. So next, this is what I hauled a couple of weeks ago. This is the Model in the Bottle Eyebrow Sealer. I was very, you know, I didn't know if this was going to work, but this has been, it's like if you have flyaway eyebrows, you put this on, it locks them in. And I tell you, it locks them in. I have been very careful because I did stick with the wand that looks like the mascara wand instead of the brush that looked like a fingernail brush. But I have been using that, and then after I put it on, I wipe the wand off, so then this doesn't get all brown and gooky. But I tell you, this will hold your eyebrows like you will not believe. And it washes off just with regular soap and water at the end of the day, so I really like that. Okay, next is also something that I hauled because I was almost out of my Brow Wiz, and so I got another one. And this is in the color Chocolate. I like this a lot more. I think I had the medium brown last. I think this one goes a little bit more with my hair. I don't know, what do you think? But I'm thinking of maybe trying the Auburn. I don't know how dark that is, but it should have some red in it. And I have a natural red tint to my hair, unfortunately. I don't know where that came from. At one point, I swear my hair was red. I mean, red. We've got a family picture up on the wall, and it's red. I'm like, never been a redhead. Don't know what happened. Okay, anywho, this is the chocolate. And I'm not sure if I've ever had the chocolate before. Not sure, but I really like it. What do you think? Now I have the Benefit Gimme Brow on top of it, but yeah, I think this goes with my hair color a lot better. Speaking of my hair, can you tell? It's styled, so I must have had a hair appointment yesterday, right? I don't know. I told Adam, he's my hairdresser, the most wonderful hair man in the whole entire universe, and I told him, I was like, I can't. Because we were talking about people that color their own hair, and I told him I couldn't do this. I couldn't get it like this. I never would be able to, because I know that. But I can't style it the way he does either. I don't have the patience that he has when it comes to doing hair, obviously, because it takes like I sit in his chair for at least 2 hours to do this. So, crazy. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, I'm rambling. I opened this up. This is the Maybelline Dream Wonder. As you know, the matte Dream Wonder has been what I have preferred to put underneath my eyes to set the concealer or foundation underneath my eyes. It just puts it, just like wraps a bow on the present, just finishes it up, makes it beautiful. They discontinued, of course, as soon as I find something that I love, find out they discontinued. I really do like the NARS powder underneath my eyes, but I decided to go ahead and open this up just to see. It's in the color of Classic Ivory. That sounds so boring. I remember when I started wearing makeup, everything was Classic Ivory, and I've gone back to it. It's a very nice powder, just like the matte. It's very soft. And use the same brush, put it up under there. It's what I have on today. And I really like it. It's not, I don't think it's as good as the matte one that I had, but since I can't get that one anymore, I will make a do with something else. Okay, this is something that I don't pull out enough, and it is a beautiful highlighter. It was in a goodie box that my husband got me for last Valentine's Day that was full of makeup. It's by Smashbox. He just walked by and was like, yeah, because he know he did good. Okay, so here is that highlighter. It is absolutely beautiful. What I like to do is I get my fan brush, my Sonia Kashuk fan brush, and I just like swipe it across and then tap it off because it's very pigmented. So you want to tap the brush off and it just gives a beautiful, beautiful highlight. And again this week I've been getting the fan brush before I put the contour, before I put the blush on, and just fanning it over my cheekbone right here, the cherry or whatever you call it. You know, the apples over your cheeks, or what do you call it? I don't know. Anyway, so right here and then up here, up to the side of the eye, which is the normal spot. But right here just gives a beautiful glow behind whatever blush you put on it. It's really amazing. So that's what I have been doing. But again, tap that brush off, because if not, you're gonna look like a glow ball. Trust me. Okay, blush this week. I have been using the Hourglass blush palette. This is like the best thing walking, I tell you. I absolutely love this. I have been going in between the Luminous Flush and the Mood Exposure, the two on the end. Absolutely love them. That is what I have on my cheeks today. And yeah, perfection. Each of the three are phenomenal. So if you use two, you get double the perfection, right? Okay, I only have a few more items. This week I pulled out my favorite pigment, and it is the Makeup Geek Afterglow. This is my go-to eye look whenever I am going out. This is just what I gravitate for, and I will do that tutorial soon. But this is just an absolutely phenomenal pigment. And I've used it so many times and it doesn't even look like it. I don't know if you can tell. It's beautiful. It really is. And you do not have to use this wet. You can use it dry. Of course, if you use it wet, it's going to be a lot more of a pigmented color. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So, anyway, absolutely love that. And I generally do use it wet. I was about to say with my MAC Fix Plus, but I don't have that. Well, it's in my drawer whenever I finish my rose water. But yeah, I just have been using my e.l.f. setting spray with the pigment to just make it pop a little bit more on the eyes. And of course, the e.l.f. makes it just stay. Because if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below and you should look at it because it's cheap and it works and that's just phenomenal. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about lips. I have been pulling out the Maybelline mattes. This is the best formulation for a lipstick. It beats whatever I can purchase from Sephora. I absolutely love it. And every day when I get ready, I'm pulling out the mattes. And my favorite for just every day is this one in Lust for Blush. There it is. It is a matte formula, but it is very creamy. It doesn't feel dry on your lips. It keeps your lips moisturized, which is odd because a lot of times when things are matte, they are drying, and I cannot stand that. These keep your lips moisturized and they stay around for a while. I have eaten, I have drank with this. It does not stay all day, but stays around a lot longer than a normal lipstick. If you have not tried any of these, you should. They have darker colors, they have lighter colors, and it's a permanent fixture. I get mine from Target, and it's just amazing. I love it. And the next one, this one's bright. So sometimes when I wear this one, I wear a lip gloss on top, because, can't pick up my kid having this bright lipstick. But you know what? It's kind of similar to the other one, so I guess it's not too bad. And there's the second one, and it is Ravishing Rose. Another one that I really like is Touch of Spice. It's more of a nudie color. Not real nude. I guess I shouldn't say nude, but next week I'll show you that one. It's just amazing. I love it. And you know what? That is it. So what have I told you? Go get this for some bronzer. Go get you some matte lipstick from Maybelline, and yeah, the Afterglow pigment from Makeup Geek. You know what? If you have never used any of the Makeup Geek products, you are missing out. Let me tell you, they are not expensive. You spend a whole lot more money on MAC, and they rival MAC on any day. Absolutely. So, anywho, that was it. Have a wonderful weekend, and let's see. I'll see you Monday for a review. Talk to you soon. Bye.